Nomad is our victim today. Yeah, aren't you, Nomad? He's a sweet boy, but he's a little high-strung in the sense that he doesn't like to be fussed with very much. If he even hears me taking the lid off of the little powder thing, he panics. He panics easily. When he was a kitten, he wasn't this way. Okay, so we've done the eye thing many times before, or several times before in videos, but I thought I would do it again because I've been getting some questions about how to clean the eyes and what to use. Nomad is our highest maintenance eye kitty. You can see why he's got such a flat face. Flat face. Yes, he's got a flat face. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to clean it with a little warm water. This is just a makeup pad. Wiping down a little bit. It's real hard to keep the staining to a minimum. And with Nomad and Tiny Bear, it really does need to be done every single day. And even then you'll still see some. So don't get discouraged. More than half of my cats are virtually maintenance free with the eyes, but I have several. Nomad and Tiny Bear are probably the most challenging. Now, I've talked in previous videos about powders, and you can buy them on the market. This one is called Page 1. This one is called Eye Envy, and I'm sure there's a couple of others. They're real cagey about what they put in these powders, which makes me irritated. But I suspect that they don't want to tell you what's in these powders because then you can go out and make your own. But it's better to do something that's been used commercially unless you're sure of what you're doing. So I use both of these, and I also use this boric acid powder. You can get this on Amazon or at drugstores, and it's just a white powder. It's like this. I usually take a small amount of the powder, whichever one I'm using, Eye Envy, Page 1, or the boric acid, and I put a little bit of it in like a little lipstick tub or something like that. That way you don't end up contaminating the main source. By the way, boric acid is great for chin acne. I don't see much of that in my cats, but Gypsy Rose did have some chin acne, and it's cleared right up with the boric acid, and you work it into the fur where the acne is, just like you do for their eye stains. Okay, so you want to dampen the finger. You can use whatever you just wiped. You can lick your finger if you want. You get the powder on the finger. Yeah, you're being a good boy. He's being very patient. Yes, he is. And I'm just going to dab it in there. You don't want to get this powder in their eyes. A little bit, so not going to hurt, but you want to be careful not to get it too much in their eyes. And then just dab it in there. And then work it in. Work it in. There we go. That's a good boy. There you go. Lick that finger. Powder on it. Work it in. Work it in. Now the kitties that have it the worst can actually get this globs stuck to their fur. We tried, and Nomad is prone to that. Those gunky brown globs, and then you end up scraping those out, and if it's too bad in there, they can pull the fur out and you'll end up with a little sore spot there. So it's best to just keep it free as you can. And the bacteria builds up in there too if you don't keep these grooves cleaned out. There you go. You're a good looking kid, aren't you? He's a handsome boy. Good job.